Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Philo Concept, and this is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. This one has been released a couple of years ago, but is it any good? Well, let's find out. Alright, so the device is an all metal and glass design which weighs in at 157 grams or 5.54 ounces. We have Gorilla Glass 4 on both the front and the back with an aluminum frame on the edges. Samsung Pay, which is both certified for Visa and MasterCard. IP68 dust and water resistance up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. So basically we are getting off with a very good start. At the top of the device is the single nano SIM card slot or the hybrid dual nano SIM card support and the top microphone. The volume rockers on the left side, the power button on the right, the speaker, micro USB port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Yes, we still have those, are all on the bottom. At the front are the sensors, earpiece speaker and the single front-facing camera and the not so massive screen. Yeah, we are also getting no cutouts on this device. Then finally on the back are the camera, the LED flash and the heart rate sensor if anyone still uses that anymore. And just below that are some few Samsung branding. And yes, the back will crack or shatter if it falls enough cause it is glass. But honestly, I like the look of this. Also, most people who already bought this phone or will be buying this phone are buying it because of the beautiful Super AMOLED curved screen, which in today's standard won't be appreciated that much with that 5.5 inches at 76.1% screen to body ratio. Yet, funny enough, it comes with a resolution of 1440 by 2560 pixels, 16 by 9 aspect ratio at 534 ppi density. And even now, those numbers are still huge to me. Side note, I was watching Marquez's video on YouTube which he uploads in 4K and for some reason it only showed up to 720p for me, whilst my videos which I always upload in 1080p shows up at 1080. And yeah, Samsung love this curved display so much that it's lasted for a couple of generations on the S lineup. They even baked features into the software that will make use of it. But anyway, it's running on Android 6.0 Marshmallow, which is upgradable to 8.0 Oreo with Samsung TouchWiz UI, which most people don't like. A Snapdragon 820 chip for the American version or the Exynos 8890 for the rest of the world, with 32, 64 or 128 gigs of internal storage and 4 gigs of RAM on all the models. And yeah, we get expandable storage via micro SD card, but it's only available to the hybrid variant. These processors are still faster than some of today's budget line of phones, even from most of Samsung's own A and M series list of phones. Multitasking on this comes with no issues, and even gaming doesn't come with any problems. Unfortunately though, with the small 3000 mAh battery, your social media time and gaming sessions aren't going to last as long as you would want them. But you know what will last as long as you want? Subscribing to this channel. And yeah, if you notice that I changed my top, then give yourself a thumbs up on this video. The home button, which still exists, also serves as the fingerprint scanner for your thumb for security. Setting up is pretty quick and straightforward in less than a minute, and it works just fine as well. You can add up to a maximum of 5 fingers, I believe. Sorry, I didn't cross-check this, but all the same, it is awesome. To unlock the device is as simple as pressing the home button. And since your thumb is already resting on the home/fingerprint scanner, it turns on the screen, scan your finger and unlock the device all in an instant. Alright, so let's talk about the cameras for a second. This phone comes with only 2 cameras. Yeah, only 2. Combining both the front and the back, just 2 cameras on the device. The rear camera is a 12 megapixel f1.7 26mm wide lens with dual pixel autofocus and OIS, also known as optical image stabilization, an LED flash and auto HDR support, which takes decent enough photos and shoots up to 4K 30 frames per second, 1080p at 60 fps and 720p at 240 fps. And since we also get that microphone at the top, recording video is always with the stereo sound. So this is the video quality of the rear facing camera. I yeah, I think it looks cool. It shoots at 4K, sorry, in 4K, so you can imagine how crisp the video is going to look. And I think they added some form of image stabilization, so if you look at the corners, you can see that there's some light warping effect from the video. It looks great. I'm impressed. Okay, this is 4K. I wonder if it is zoomed in. I'm not so sure, but I'll check it out and leave it on the video so you can check it out as well. The video quality is as expected of a flagship phone, but I did notice some slight warping effects on the edges of the video when shooting in 1080p with OIS turned on. But unfortunately, 4K video recording has no form of image stabilization. With the selfie camera, we get a 5 megapixel f1.7 22mm wide lens, which HDR supports. The video quality of the front-facing camera, for some reason it is zoomed in. Again, I've stretched my hand out, and for some reason it's still cropped in. It's recording at QHD, also known as 1440. So yeah, check it out and let me know how it looks like. So is this great for taking selfies? Well, honestly, no. I've seen Tecno do a better job with their Phantom 9, which if you haven't checked out already will be up here or down in the description below. But then again, the Tecno phone is a lot newer than the Samsung S7 Edge. So at the time of recording this video with the specs available for this particular unit, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge comes in at 800 Ghana cedis. So is it a good deal? Now, even though I didn't go too much in depth in some of the features like the always on display or the features of the Edge that Samsung incorporated in this, getting this phone is, I think, one of the best decisions you can make right now. And because it is a couple of years old, it cost way less than it cost when it first came out. I remember it was around 3,000 Ghana cedis, and now we are getting it for 800. And I even stated in the previous phone review, the Tecno Camon 15, which you can watch up here or down in the description below, that if you have 800 or 850 Ghana cedis with you, then getting the S7 Edge is a better choice. Even though you are sacrificing some of the future specs that you may get on the A11 or the M11, I think with these flagship specs, shooting in 4K, most of these budget phones coming out these days do not even shoot more than 1440p. So yeah, definitely get this phone. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and other channels which I have them linked below. And as always, don't forget to share with your family and friends. This is Theo from Philo Concept, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.